Mm. Welcome.
Ooh.
It's episode 27. And well, guess what? We're in the back. How you doing, co-host?
You know, I'm fresh and sharp, sharper than ever. Look at me, looking like $1,000,000.
You looking Shannon Sharp fresh over there.
You know, it's Sunday, Monday coming up.
Sunday.
Unfortunately,
Monday.
You know, I do with my Sunday best.
I know. I came here in normal attire, and this man came like it was draft day, looking like a second-round G League draft pick.
Listen here,
You ain't a lottery boy.
I'm a first-round draft pick. Your mama love me. Your mama's favorite.
No.
Don't play.
You know what? I was gonna go hard on your mother, but I'm gonna give her the pass because I'm nice to mothers. But guess what's going on? We're gonna go from the Black Cave
To what?
to episode 27. Tales from the Crib, episode 27, starring your main host, Chico Grande, a.k.a. Papa O Block, a.k.a. your mother's favorite son,
a.k.a. my virgin friend.
How did I go from the gas station pill popper that was addicted to crazy stuff to your virgin friend? Make it make sense.
How did the Virgin Mary have a baby? Make it make sense.
I think that was some trickery back in the day. I think she just didn't want to get in trouble. But look, we're drinking Mystic Potions.
The bubbly. You know.
We got to strike a pose for episode 27 picture. How do we want to do this?
Not like that.
Oh.
We got messing up everything. Can't have
maybe like
nothing
this.
nice.
Look at you.
Can't have nothing.
You almost
nice.
had the mic stand punch you in the face.
See,
I didn't even have to do it. It was going to take you out. But guess what?
What?
We got some couch announcements.
Oh, I like that. Couch announcements.
Yeah.
We have
new
couch announcements.
Yeah, we'll make a logo for that next time. This is new. But basically, we're going to break up the show into 2 shows. So you're getting 2 shows a week, people. You're getting a current events podcast, which is still the regular Tales from the Crib podcast. And then, goddamn, you're gulping that potion. But you're also going to get a sports segment dedicated to sports. Because instead of throwing sports at the end and rushing through it, we're going to do a deep dive. Mainly in the NBA, talk some NFL, maybe a little hockey, and who cares about baseball?
Everybody cares about baseball.
I mean, but we could bring up the Astros loss. So forget the Houston Astros. Because they're garbage. But look at this. That's our couch announcements. But I figured, we usually move in the corner, but I thought we looked cool big and middle. But my co-host, I guess he disagrees. He couldn't let me run the show and make my decisions. He had to interview. Even though we had viewers let us know that my co-host running the 1s and 2s the past couple episodes hasn't been the greatest experience. So I aim to please. I aim to be your number 1 server, main host, number 1 curator. You know how it goes, people.
First off, you sabotaged me the last episode.
I don't sabotage. I just succeed, baby.
You're like Christopher Columbus, a liar.
You're a phony. But did you like, subscribe, and hit the badinga bell?
Bading. And I'm in a suit, so you know I mean business.
He means a double badinga. You be dinging so hard you almost broke your mic stand again.
I mean, dang, it's in a way.
You need to bring it back.
Let me see it right here. Here we go.
You got it balanced now?
It's balanced.
You got it working out?
It's working out. You know what else is working out?
The number 1 music mix in the land.
Exactly.
We got the TFTC music mix. We got 473 views. We don't know if that's just me and you or our listeners, but keep the views coming.
Please. So, go to YouTube, TFTC Music. You'll see we got like 59 videos up there right now. We always uploading.
So we updated basically as quick as new music comes out.
True, and if you ever thinking about what you want to listen to, you got a brain fart, you're drinking, you're driving, but not at the same time, because we don't support that.
But you need some tunes? Hit up the TFTC Music Mix. Subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram. There's a QR code. We made it easy for you. It's also in the description. It's all right there.
Please, please, please.
Oh, but we gotta address one thing before we get
What?
into our number one topic.
What's that?
We gotta address the elephant in the room. Where is my hair, and where did it go? I chopped it off. As you can see.
So this is why he wanted to be the co-host.
As you can see, it got cut off. And now I don't have to worry about how my headset fits on it. Because now my headset always fits right.
And if you're wondering why Gavin cut his hair,
it's because... No, I didn't lose a bet. It was this time.
We played basketball.
No. You've been ducking me from basketball, so don't let this man lie to you. But basically, I've had short hair 98% of my life, and I let it grow out for like a year and a half, and everybody was a hater. They say, why you grow your hair long? Why you grow your hair? Because I'm awesome, that's why. But I decided it's time to feel the wind in my ears again. So I cut all my hair off. So that's how I'm rocking these days.
You look like a goofy.
You know what? I'm going to leave that joke alone. Because you know what? We got a bigger joke to tell.
Who?
The number one topic.
Nobody's a joker more than you.
Ray J. He explains why he doesn't wash his clothes. And we're going to show a video clip explaining this in just a moment. And if you touch the keys again, I will cut your hand off. Because I'm supposed to be running it. I can see your hand right next to it, man. I'm waiting to press the button, and you're over here you already have your hand on the button. I'm like, go ahead and press it. You're just like a little kid. You got to press the buttons. You can't even sit abide. You're supposed to focus on your comedy so you could get on a roll, but you're over here worried about buttons, just like Ray J, worried about his clothes. Let's roll the clip.
I like to move into today fresh from yesterday. You know, I don't really trip. I'll buy some white t-shirts. I'll wear them. I'll even wear my shirts for 2 or 3 days, right? And then I throw them away. I don't wash them. I don't wash my socks.
I don't wash them?
I throw them away. I get some socks from CVS or some drawers from CVS because I'm on the move. The drawers cost about $7.99. And I wear the drawers and I throw them away. I don't wash them.
I feel you, but I'm curious as to what that
You get what I'm
has to do
saying?
with-
That has a lot to do with leaving stuff behind. Catch up. Catch up, Speedy.
You need to catch up.
Catch up, Speedy.
Oh, look, we're back. We're back in big mode. But what do you feel about this? Do you agree with Ray J?
I mean, if you balling, you got the means, why not? You know?
But I mean, when I get new clothes, you know, even if it's undershirts or chones underwear, when I get it new out the packaging, I like to wash it once before I ever wear it. I don't wear it fresh out the packaging.
That still doesn't make any sense to me. It comes out of the pack. Nobody
because it came
touched
from a factory, and the factory has dust and microbes that I don't want on my body.
So if you get a packet of water bottles, so you wash the water bottle before you drink out of it?
Do you want the real answer?
I don't want the real answer, Gavin. You already let me down with this haircut.
Man, you just mad because I almost got the Dwayne Wade people. I almost got the 3 lines in the side.
You're not cool enough.
But I didn't want to
Dwayne
be
Wade.
too sexy for my shirt, and I didn't want to embarrass my co-host like that, so I let it go. Because then I would have been way too cool. And then he tried to up the cool factor by dressing in a draft day suit because he got jealous of my haircut. He's like, I can't let you be the star. I can't let you have the shine. I got to put on a suit.
Let's see.
Even though you're just like Charles Barkley, where you got regular basketball shorts underneath.
Let's see.
You're wearing basketball shorts and sandals.
Leave my shorts alone. Let's see.
You're not.
I'm comfortable.
You're not fresh from head to toe. You're fresh from head to stomach.
You a hater. You will say that on here.
I'm a fact teller, and I tell it how it is.
But I mean,
To be actual factual, copyrighted by
if
me.
I didn't know Ray J had this much money on the shit to buy this much CVS clothes, his underwears.
If he doesn't have it, he gets it from Moesha.
Sharing panties.
I didn't say that.
What?
I didn't say that, Ray J. Don't send the booty bandits after me.
Listen, I heard Gavin was a power bottom, so he might like it.
Mm-mm. You sound like you're peanut butter and jealous. But
Jealous
anyway,
of what?
of my handsome good looks. But anyways, we got someone else in the spectrum here. Let me go ahead and get us to the corner, sir. Because do you know who this is? This is former NBA player Corey Benjamin, and his daughter is playing basketball, and she's also whooping tail like a middle linebacker. Look at that still image. He's in shock after his daughter is beating the brakes off of people.
This is crazy. I saw this clip. I was lost.
You were lost?
I didn't know girl basketball was this interesting. I should have tuned in more often. I didn't know you could fight in girl basketball. Why isn't this in the NBA?
I remember Britney Griner would just uppercut a woman and then dunk it home. That's real ball.
That's
the wrong type of ball.
That's the only time Gavin watches female sports when there's violence.
When there's violence, yeah. That's violence makes it fun.
He's so misogynistic.
No, I support everybody equally. But anyway, let's get to the clip. Let's get off the screen. Let's spare him from your ugly face and see what's going on.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. That's a foul.
Trying to undercut. Try to take that girl's knees.
Boom. That's what LeBron James wanted to do.
Damn, she just clotheslined her. That's how you play prison ball, people.
That's how Jamal Crawford wanted to do LeBron James.
Almost spit up my potion.
Quitters never spit.
We got to put that on a shirt. Just like the Nelk Boys. They have their own clothing. We need to have Tales from the Crib clothing.
You know? And if you
have some of our catchphrases on there.
And if you feel like you have some great ideas for merch ideas for TFTC,
hit us up on Instagram.
Hit us on Instagram. Drop it in the comments. Get my number.
Instagram is basically the easiest way to contact us. I run the Instagram. This also has access to the Instagram, but I respond quicker.
And if you ever want to take
if you're sending some scantily clad pictures to the Instagram, just know that both of us can see it because we're both on Tales from the Crib Instagram.
And we're both.
So watch yourself.
He's a pervert. Just know that.
Never been. No,
I'm the Christian of the group.
I'm a gentleman.
The lies.
You don't even button your hat. How are you a gentleman?
Listen here, the last equipment we bought, you broke it. I brought a new camera stand. We had it for 3 seconds. Gavin was like, let me take it out the package. Let me take it out the package.
I'm sorry that I have Hulk strength, okay? Maybe I should let the little ones with the dainty biceps do the lifting. Because sometimes when a real man gets a hold of things, he breaks stuff. But let me go. Wait, we got. Speaking of crazy men, we're my co-host. We're sending him on an audition. You've heard of Bad Girls Club. They're making Bad Boys Club.
Ooh.
And we're going to send you to LA for the audition.
You know, I'm ready for it, you know.
Jesse J hits the LA streets.
You know, put Tales on the Crib to the map. You know, if anybody steps in my way, I give them a good old 1-2. Exactly, just like that.
I don't know what kind of punch that was. Was that the mitten punch?
Let's see here. Well, you be hating on my strength, man. Listen here.
But shout out our official sponsor, non-sponsor, Twisted Tea. We did not forget about you. That's not what's in the other cup, but we're drinking multiple drinks, people. We getting turned.
Double fisting.
I don't even know what that was. That looked like you were playing the dragon flute.
I was playing the snares.
If that's what they call it these days. I couldn't even almost broke my other cup because that's how much you threw me off with that. But what are you gonna do to prepare for the Bad Boys LA?
No, I bought a lot of baby oil. You know, I bought some new boxes from CVS.
You're gonna be living with other men, and you brought baby oil.
Listen here,
noted.
Gotta keep the skin moisturized.
Not that type of moisturized. Jeez. I'm gonna have to find a new co-host.
Listen here. When I call you, when I'm going to the confession room,
you could at least get us on the E network, I guess, for that type of attitude.
Exactly. And then Gavin's gonna be my special guest. He's gonna
only when they bring the female models, not the male models. Nobody wants to see that.
If you want to see Gavin working at Hard Baddies, walking around in some Daisy Dukes,
don't do it. Don't fall for that.
Make sure you comment.
Or I'll find you. But speaking of finding people,
I'll find you.
Speaking of being angry, we got another topic on the rise. It says teen mom Janelle Evans cries her little eyes out after her clothing line was canceled for coming for LeBron James over his Kyle Rittenhouse comments, who's that little jerk who thought I could just shoot everybody? But it's pretty crazy. Have you seen the tweets? Do you want to see the tweets?
Honestly, I didn't know what was going on. I was wondering, like, why is this white boy crying online? Like, why everybody talking about him? Like, was he a mass shooter? What did he do? Because, I don't be in
he
the
shot
loop.
people.
Like, if it's not trap music, I don't know what it is.
It was I don't know. He was like hating on BLM protesters.
Yeah, then I heard like
and then they started to beat him up, and like someone hit him with the skateboard, and then he started just shooting people because he had that big rifle on him.
Yeah, I heard. I think he took a couple of people out.
I would say the exact stuff, but YouTube's kind of funny about that, so we kind of talk around it. You know what I mean?
Hopefully, LeBron James helps a brother out. And helps our flag not get help our page not get flagged. And if you don't, I'm not buying your jersey, LeBron.
LeBron, you need to support us. We need to be on what's the show on HBO?
The
barbershop
show?
Yeah. Now I get haircuts, so I can be on it.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
No, we don't want that show.
That's a show I want to be on.
But let's take a look at the tweets and take a break. There we go.
Gavin's a Kardashian.
I'm not. But it says this is LeBron's response to the Crying Boys video. It says, "What tears? I didn't see one. Man, knock it off. That boy ate some lemon heads before walking into court." She goes, "Next time there's a grown adults making fun of your kids, don't try to defend them when you act the same way." And then she also added, "My kids watched Space Jam and looked up to you. Now I know what type of person you are. Hashtag truth. Oh, and Mr. Jordan's version was way better. LOL." That's the only thing I agree with this woman on. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. LeBron's Space Jam was trash. And Michael Jordan's Space Jam was the best.
First off, even though that is true, the LeBron James movie was amazing. It taught me how to raise my son. It taught me that my son doesn't have to do the same thing I do. It taught me how to be an adult.
Where's the son? This proverbial son? I thought you didn't have... No. You are like 6 years older than me. I was born in the 90s. I was born 91 to be exact. This guy was born like 85.
I was born 89. Get it right. And when my birthday comes up, you better send me happy birthday. You better not get it wrong.
I'm getting you
33.
a lump of coal for your birthday.
I'm going to give you... You're going to be landing on the ground on your birthday.
I want to know what you were about to say. You just cut yourself off from some very explicit language there.
Listen here, man. This Tales from the Crib podcast, dropping every Monday.
I'll get you some Little C's.
Little
We're going to go
Caesars?
crazy. We're going to go on a $50 shopping spree at Little C's.
Wait. Little Caesars Pizza?
Yeah.
So before we move on to the next slide,
I had the video clip of the little boy crying.
we ain't talking about that. We talking about how Gavin eyes lit up when they showed the Little Caesars commercial and they came out with have pizza, have breadsticks.
That was
combined
great.
Together.
I'm a pizza aficionado. I eat garbage pizza. I eat high-class pizza. I eat medium pizza.
Yeah.
If it's pizza, I eat it all the way down to bagel bites. It's going in my mouth. Pause.
Big.
See? I was on point right there.
That's
yeah.
Next slide.
But anyways, let's get into the video clip before we get into some trouble here.
There were
That's how you used to look when your mom used to beat you.
It really was. I used to hide in the bathroom till she went to sleep.
That's why all the people now suck, because they don't beat kids anymore when they grow up.
Lemon hands aren't even sour.
It looks like he's about to shart himself.
What was all this crying when he was walking around with that big gun? No homo.
When he thought he was Rambo.
He thought it was
run.
Jesus Christ, I can't even watch this anymore.
We're going to just take time for our break anyway. You can just relax for a minute, sir. We're going to take a break.
You'll be hyperventilating.
Yeah,
Too late.
He sounded like he was about to have a stroke. Get out of here with that nonsense.
Exactly.
You're a jerk.
Exactly. Your booty hole is already up for auction in the jails. Listen here, it's going up for the highest bidder.
Highest bidder. It's going for 2 cookies and a palito, which is, in English language, a Q-tip.
A honey bun, 2 honey buns, and a Snicker.
And
That's all
a
I'm
pack
offering.
of ramen noodles.
Ooh.
But without the seasoning.
That's fucked up. How you get somebody ramen noodles without the seasoning?
Because that's the type of world we live in these days.
I used to have a homeboy that used to like eat the ramen, like the packet. Like used to get the bag of ramen noodles and
Break them up and eat them raw.
No, yeah, he didn't even break them. He poured it out because he'd be like 2 pieces. He poured it out, put a season on top of it, and ate it like a Pop-Tart.
I knew a girl that used to do that.
Did she?
And she wasn't nice.
Did she do 10 years in jail? Because he did.
She acted like it.
Yeah, I can see it.
But speaking of not acting the correct way, we got one of your idols,
Day
Mr.
and night.
Kid Cudi. He's gonna bring it in day and night to you, if you know what I mean.
So hard, like just drop music. Like if you want to be in the rap game again, just say that.
He's dropped like 5 different Man on the Moon albums. The first one was the only one that's good. The rest of his music has sucked ass. So
that Pursuit of Happiness song was fire.
Yeah, but that's on his OG album. Or wait, I don't know if it's not. I can't remember. I don't have a memory, but like he has had a couple decent songs since its initial mixtape album, whatever you want to call it, but he's never recaptured that magic that he had in like 2009.
And
now he's wearing wedding dresses, and is this hot or not? Are you gonna imitate this look? What are we looking at?
Listen here, if comment on our page if you want to see Gavin in a wedding dress. Don't worry,
it's not happening.
I can find it.
I have a wedding dress story though. Not that I wore one.
You remember that time you was wearing a wedding dress at Pegasus?
I just said I've never worn one, and you said remember that time when you worn one? Need to stop the cap.
Ain't no cap.
But
just because I'm wearing a cap.
One time I was in high school and I was a senior, and so I only had to take BS classes, and one of them I
Bridal
took
classes?
was.
You used to make wedding dresses?
No, BS, like bullshit classes.
Oh.
But one of the classes I took was theater arts because I just needed a random credit. And me and my other friend were in there, and we were the only seniors in the class. The rest were like freshmen.
You're hitting on all of them?
No.
Oh.
And they're like, all right, we're breaking into groups. We're going to have 3 people teams, and you got to make a wedding dress out of toilet paper. And me and my buddy were both varsity football players, and there was a freshman football player, so he was excited that we selected him to be in our group until we put him in that wedding dress. And they're like, that's why we picked you, because it wasn't going to be me or my buddy Aaron. You going in that wedding dress, little freshie. And, that's childhood trauma builds character. And that's the problem. Kids don't go through hazing anymore.
AKA Gavin's a bully.
I wasn't a bully.
Listen here.
I just taught life lessons. I was doing God's work.
If me and
I was basically Jesus.
No, because we both know if me and you were in the same school, I'd be giving you wedgies every day. I'd be taking your lunch money.
No. Because I had a squad, and I wouldn't even have to lift a hand. I would have had them handle my light work. So you could gone.
Use a skateboard. I can beat them all up.
Skateboards were hardcore. Skateboarders are hardcore. And they're not these weak little sissies that you see nowadays. It was the real deal Holyfield. But speaking of real deal Holyfields, we got your favorite actor. The sexiest man in line.
Stop the
Paul
cap.
Rudd, a.k.a. Clueless, a.k.a. Ant-Man.
I didn't even know he was in Clueless.
Yep.
So you're really showing me how...
He's been around forever, and he's looked the same for like 15 years.
I remember Ant-Man. I was like, why is this one who's the sexiest man alive? Who's voting on this?
Middle-aged white women? I don't know.
How come we didn't get a census for this?
We should have got... Our podcast should have got...
Me and Gavin should be voting for the sexiest man alive.
Yeah, and I would vote for myself.
We vote for Kanye West.
Not ugliest man alive. Sexiest, just.
Listen here. We don't talk about our future president like that.
Oh, my God.
Kanye for president.
We're not voting for Kanye.
Listen
but
here.
guess what?
Raise your hand,
we
Gavin.
do have your
Raise your
president
hand.
right here. Mr. Ice Cream Man himself.
Gosh,
Mr. Joe Benedict Biden.
He's a da-da-da.
Look at here. You want to have a lick of my little cone?
Ooh, this is good. Yeah, that's just great. Like, what the hell is that?
I don't think he did that, but that was hilarious. I don't know what the hell, where the hell that came from.
It came out of my mouth. What do you think?
You didn't even say pause.
Cause I'm funny. You know what's funny? So I feel like people gonna be like, "This is an amazing episode from Tales from the Crib. They should do this more often." And I'm like, "No, Gavin doesn't hold the controllers. I hold the controllers." Red pull poop.
No, I can already see. Put in the comments. Let us know how Arby's boy is trash at the controls, and the young savage right here gets it done.
The young savage,
Yeah, that's
Mr.
what they call
gas
him.
station pill popper himself.
I thought you said I was a virgin at the beginning of the episode. Am I popping gas station pills? Do I have a problem, or am I a virgin? Make up your mind. I can only do so many things. Those are two very contradicting things. I'm either a sex addict that pops gas station crazy pills, or I'm a virgin church-going person. There's no in between.
You're a toxic, misogynistic homophobe.
Where does that even come from?
In my mouth.
So,
No homo. Pause.
see, I don't even think those. Did you see when I think Nikola Jokic, his teammates taught him the no homo saying, and then he got severely fined by the NBA. I'm gonna severely fine you. That's gonna cost you 3 twisted teas, because we support every community at Tales from the Crib. So you're on punishment, sir. You gotta wash out that potty mouth. But speaking of a potty mouth, Uncle Joe Biden, Mr. Popsicle got a potty mouth. And let's check it out, because it's going to get bad, folks.
You know, I've adopted the attitude of the great Negro at the time, pitcher in the Negro Leagues, went on to become
What the hell?
a great pitcher in the pros, into the Major League Baseball after Jackie Robinson. His name was Satchel Paige.
The great Negro.
What the hell?
What is this?
That's an outdated term, sir.
You can't be saying stuff like this. I know you over here having flashbacks or when you used to hang with the boys, but we don't do that now.
But I think he's
2021.
old enough when that was a regular term.
Oh, they go to the Negroes. Like, really? You like this is who y'all voted for? This is who y'all really wanted?
Oh, Mr. Alzheimer Joe.
Mr. Sleepy Joe himself. I would have. Y'all have been better at voting for the Little Pump. Gucci man, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
I would have voted for Little Pumpsikin.
This is horrible. He over here
But
making
he's
us
trying.
look crazy.
He is trying to make amends. Look, Mr. Slow Mo Joe says I'm going to create good paying union jobs. Not $12 an hour, not $15, but $45 an hour with good benefits. Can you handle that?
Some more cap. More cap.
The capulation.
Capulation. Mr. Capalot. He's the new Capalot.
He's the new Capalot.
He's the new Polo G.
I don't understand. He just keeps on digging
It's
himself in a
lying to
deeper
us.
hole.
Like, he keeps making all these promises.
And he cut all the HBCU funding.
And he cut Gavin hair.
And he cut my hair. He took my hair with the HBCU funding. He took it all at once. How are we going to get him back, people?
It doesn't make any sense.
I wanted to grow my hair long and be majestic.
I'd rather have chlamydia than have Joe Biden as my president.
You can get treatment for that, sir. You don't gotta take that abuse. But speaking of elderly abuse, Elon Musk was
You still laughing at the comment?
was going in on Bernie Sanders. Elderly abuse is never funny, people, so please don't laugh at that. But Bernie says we must demand that the extremely wealthy pay their fair share, period. And then Elon says, I keep forgetting that you're still alive.
Oh my God.
Want me to sell more stock, Bernie? Just say the word.
God,
I can't believe he dissed him like that.
You know what I mean? I'm surprised that all these people still alive. Get out of my pockets, like, for real. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I already thought Bernie was like 80 years old like 10 years ago. So, I mean, I could imagine how, I don't even know his real age, but I know it's up there.
we must demand that the extremely wealthy pay their fair share, period. I mean, hey, you know what I mean? Once you start, I realize, you know what's funny? I realize once you make it rich, everything is free in life. You get free clothes, you get free women, you get free everything.
Sir, you need to stop trying to look up ways to get to Epstein Island. That's not how it works anymore.
Listen here, I heard it was fun out there. I heard it was giving out pina coladas with the umbrellas on top. I need me an umbrella.
You're not Rihanna. You don't need your Ella AA.
I need my ASAP Rocky. No homo. Pause.
You said you want your ASAP All Rocky?
Listen, yeah, I was talking my music. I was jumping the ship.
All Rocky Road. You sound like you were jumping in that ship. But anyway, speaking of battles, speaking of my co-host, and changing the subject for his safety, we got Bone Thugs and Harmony versus 3 6 Mafia. Looks like they're the next music versus. I'm gonna go with 3 6 because they have hard hitters, and Bone Thugs is gonna serenade us the whole night. They don't have any hard hitters like that.
You know,
I mean, not as many. You know, they singing.
I only know like 2 songs from Bone Thugs and Harmony. And
Crossroads.
That song, Crossroads.
Boom, 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 boom,
Let me tell you.
boom.
So that song
What you gonna do?
That song used to give me nightmares every night. So every time that song came on, I just turned the TV off.
Why? Because you didn't know what you gonna do?
No, because it was scary. Like the man eyes just rolling back of his head, and like he used to walk around. Like basically, the way the video was set up was like it was the devil. Like it was basically the devil. He'd walk around. He'd walk in like situations where somebody was dying, and then he look at the person. And he's like, "It's your time to die." Then he give him the touch, and then he take their soul.
I didn't need to feel the touch.
Listen here, you got touched, like R. Kelly said.
We're gonna check in with R. Kelly later. It's coming later, so stay tuned if you're an R. Kelly fan. But so are you gonna vote for Bone Thugs because they're scary? That's a scary video.
Listen here, I'm not voting.
Shut the fuck.
What's that? What?
This is Juicy J.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I did. Thing.
Man, watch your language. I was trying to kind of.
Listen here, man. We already know if you tuned in this far already, you a fan of Tales from the Crib. You know how it is.
You gotta support us.
I don't even know
by subscribing to our Patreon. No, I'm kidding. We don't have a Patreon yet, but coming soon.
Let me find out.
So we can
Let me find out. You making Patreon episodes without me on it, getting money.
I'm getting money off of our Patreon episodes, and you ain't even in them. It's just me, me talking to the fans.
This is why you're Christopher Columbus.
You ain't a Native American, sir.
You over here stealing, claiming it as your own. Listen, I don't know who to trust. Who's more shiesty here, you or Mr. Sean Kingston
or Mr. Chain Dangle himself? No, I'm kidding. Not Pooh Shiesty. No new Pooh Shiesty news. But we do have Mr. Kingston acting like Pooh Shiesty, because it said that he allegedly put pause on a music video director and pulled a gun on him. And it looks like the music video director is not a tough guy, so I don't even know why you're beating a non-tough guy like that.
It was sad. Word on the street is Sean Kingston woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning and was like, I want a video film me eating a sandwich. So he woke up his video producer and was like, watch me come downstairs now. And he came downstairs. He's like, sir, my phone is still dead. And Sean Kingston was like, you see this sandwich? You think it can wait? You see how big I am? You think I can wait? And then next thing you know, Sean Kingston grabbed the pistol.
Over a sandwich?
Over a sandwich. It gets real in California.
That is ridiculous.
But I don't know if it was about the sandwich, but he really did get mad at the fact that the man's phone was dying. I mean, it's not my fault. You know what I mean? Sometimes your phone die. You know, sometimes you forget to put it on the charger. So, I mean, if that means that you got to get pistol with a pistol, then, I mean, I guess you got to hit me with the pistol.
No, that was a great freestyle. Bars.
Yeah.
But Sean Kingston's cool. I don't hate him for this. I just think he'd have lapse in judgment, and he'll be okay. But you know who else is not okay?
Wait, before you move on, Sean Kingston, you pie. You get beat up by everybody. You got beat up by the game. You got beat up by Offset and Amigos. And when you see Tales from the Crib,
the Migos got beat and got their chain taken by Chief Keef. So the Migos ain't nothing. But anyways, little Taji, little TJ, however you want to say his name, little UK, little New York, he got beat up in New York.
Hey, this
because he only performed 4 songs. What?
This almost happened to that Chief Keef manager lady. Remember when I told that story last time when we went to go see Chief Keef and we paid tickets to see Chief Keef. We paid.
You told this story. No,
listen. Shut up.
We don't need it.
Shut up. Listen, I'm telling it again.
You better watch yourself.
Tell the story again. It goes with this. I paid for the tickets for the meet and greet to see Chief Keef. Gavin's a big Chief Keef fan, and he came out the last 15 minutes
Most
of the
people
show.
do the meet and greet before the show. He did it after the show, which
No. He wasn't gonna do it at all. He tried to sneak off and had to run up on a lady. He was like, "No, bitch, it's going down. Where's he at? We want to meet Almighty Sosa, and if we don't get him, it's finna go crazy in here. Let's see here.
But we got the pictures.
And we got the pictures, and we might post them up. So stay tuned. Look at.
I might bring the pictures.
We know
the pictures are on my personal Instagram, what you put on our show Instagram, which I never wanted to be a part of it. But I guess if you want to follow me on my regular Instagram, go ahead and request it so that I can say, no, I don't know you, and then deny it. Follow us on the show Instagram. That's all you get from me. That's all you need. I don't need all you little spies trying to see what I'm doing with my life. Just follow the show Instagram. Because, people be watching.
But my bad. Do you know what happened to Lil TJ?
I said he did 4 songs, and then they're like, hell nah. We're gonna drag your ass back on stage and make you perform some more.
So apparently he went to London someplace overseas. He thought it was smart to only perform 4 songs, but the UK goons saw otherwise.
And hold on, I want to let my co-host know that we were supposed to make this show and cut it in half so it would be way shorter. We're currently at 36 minutes, and we've done like half of the slides.
Don't worry about it.
This is going to be an hour regular show, I can already tell you. But we're in the back cave. It happens. We'll get it down. We thought we needed to add more subjects, but we kind of needed to leave it where it was to have it fit in the time period. I should have thought about that. You didn't think about that. Just like little TJ didn't think that he was going to have some UK boys run down.
I wish we had a video.
I mean, I thought we did, but the video isn't really anything. You can't see anything. It's like recorded with a potato, like most fights. So we didn't even want to show it to you. It wasn't worth it.
Every time a rapper gets beat up, the video quality is sucky as shit. How come everything is in 4K? They show everything in 4K. You get beat up, you catch you snitching on your baby mama. It's in
180p.
It's like our last episode. What the hell?
Yeah, YouTube was tripping, but it looked decent. But I don't know. Support our last episode. Go watch it. But speaking of support, our girl, Britney Spears is free after 12 years. Judge terminates Britney Spears' conservatorship effective immediately, which means she's her own woman.
Listen here. I mean, I don't really know what's going on with Britney Spears. I don't even care for the story anymore. Your time is up.
You're done.
I'm tired of seeing you dancing and posting it on Instagram. It's disturbing.
You've been acting weird, but I'm happy you're free. Live your free life. Hippie life.
I'm always for women empowerment and all that stuff, but
this is the wrong type of empowerment.
It's the wrong type of empowerment.
No, I'm kidding. It's cool. At least she's not locked up, won't let me out like Akon. No, we got our boy R. Kelly. That was an Akon song. But we got R. Kelly. He's in jail, as everyone knows. You better wash your hands. No. Why you gotta make us disappear?
So they can see Mr. R. Kelly's pretty face.
Oh my God! If you would have just moved your thickum self out of the way, we would have had a good angle. But R. Kelly's cellmate creates prison comic book showing the two doing yoga together. And it's hilarious. So we'll go ahead and move, since my co-host already moved us out the way, and show you these amazing drawings. Like that prison comics in the top left actually looks pretty cool. That looks just like a classic 1970s Marvel cover. You could see him doing yoga. This is actually great work. So
this looks like me and Gavin in the gym.
Yeah, when I had long hair, or Joe Biden took it. Thanks, Joe Biden. No. But this is funny. I support anybody that does art in any way, shape, or form, that expresses himself. So this is cool. It's really too small, even on the picture we got, to read it. But the art looks pretty cool. And that yoga pose kind of in the middle left is pretty cool. And then you got the super handshake on the middle right. But speaking of someone that is living their dreams rather than someone that is living in a cell, we got our boy Spiderman himself, Mr. Tom Holland.
Is that Zendaya?
Huh?
Is that Zendaya?
Yeah, Zendaya.
Listen, here, Kodak Black has been asking for Zendaya for the longest. I think Kodak Black
She
deserves a
got
shot.
Spider-Man, man. She don't want no
This wasn't
little.
even the best Spider-Man movie.
He's the best.
Should have had Tobey Maguire.
Toby's too old. But early on in his career, when asked in interviews, Tom Holland said his celebrity crush was Zendaya because he saw her on her acne commercials. Remember? Proactive, that's what it was called.
Oh, she's on Proactive.
She did
commercial?
the Proactive commercials back in the day. I couldn't remember, but I remembered. But
She
basically,
was on another show too. I forgot.
he said that was his celebrity crush. Yeah, she might have even been in your favorite show, Zoe 101. But if he played a superhero, he'd want to play Spider-Man, and his favorite video game was Uncharted, which I think he's going to be starring in the movie adaptation of that video game. So he's basically living his life goals. Shout
That's
out Tom
crazy.
Holland.
Yeah, I didn't know Manifested was that amazing. You know what? I'm
He's
gonna start
basically
manifesting
like
too.
LeVar Ball, speaking into existence. Oh, and shout out the Charlotte Hornets. They beat Steph Curry and the Warriors. The Warriors,
This is Vince
y'all are
Sports
getting
Podcast
lucky,
anymore.
and y'all suck.
This here, if it's that easy, I'm gonna start manifesting. So let me manifest Kim Kardashian to be on our podcast.
But speaking of manifestation, Meek Mill says kids are having confusing times and they don't know what to think. Being a young kid gotta be confusing as shiz. In these times of social media, I'll be lost seeing some of this stuff. I couldn't imagine because basically social media started when I was in middle school, but you had to do it on a home computer. When I was in high school, you barely had texting. When I got to college, that's basically when the smartphone happened and Instagram popped off right when I was in college. So I kind of grew up with the technology. And I couldn't imagine though, growing up and being like in middle school with Instagram. That's weird.
I wish only
We had MySpace, but you had to do that at home. You didn't have access to it 24/7 like everyone does now.
I wish we
You
had
could only do it at home.
I wish I had OnlyFans back in 6th grade. That would have been popping. I wouldn't
Well,
have.
no,
I wouldn't have had a high ass phone bill.
That would have been illegal.
Nah, I had to. You should have saw my my mama's phone bill from all the 1-800 numbers I used to call.
You would call him Miss Cleo.
OnlyFans would have saved a lot of time. And actually, in Twitter, on the other side of Twitter, is lit.
That's disappointing. I thought my co-host was better than that.
Nope.
Speaking of disappointing, we got
This is
it looks
nasty.
like a lead singer Brass Against, I guess that's how you say Brass.
Singer Sophia.
Urinates on fans' face during live show.
That's her. I thought it was her last name. I thought her name was Sophia Urinate.
Yeah, she gave more than a performance for one fan
That's nasty.
who she pulled down his pants and urinated on his face during a live performance. Shocking act took place on Thursday night at a Welcome to Rockville festival at the Dayton International Speedway. Brass Against was performing a cover of Rage Against the Machine's Wake Up. As per TMZ, when she invited a male on stage and she peed on his forehead.
What the hell? What happened to gift packages? I'd rather accept a gift package or a fruitcake.
I mean, I don't understand why dudes is trying to get teabagged these days.
You know, it's nasty. I mean, hopefully if it was his favorite artist, because, you know, I wouldn't have did it. Because, you know, if Megan Thee Stallion would have peed on me, I would have had to knock her out.
Megan Thee
I did it for
Stallion's
Kodak Black.
definitely peeing on you.
Listen here. It's not happening. That's disturbing. That's nasty.
This is just messed up. I know rock music is basically fell off a cliff, and this is why, because they're peeing on people's faces.
They're trying to get back in the limelight. You know, rap music's taking over. You got Mr. Poo Poo Shicey dropping hits. You got Mr. Big 30 dropping hits, and you got NBA YoungBoy dropping hits.
NBA Young Girl, nobody cares about NBA Young Girl. Go stream the new Lil Durk and Mebo 600. But basically, we got crazy advertising, and let's get out of the way so you can see it.
This is fire.
We got Xbox Series X Gucci Edition available on November 17th.
What the hell? 10 bands?
For 10 bands. 100 units available.
You know what I can
at
do?
select locations worldwide. Xbox Game Pass is included. Look, that looks awesome.
You know how many OnlyFans accounts I can buy with 10 bands?
You should be like Kanye and say that he goes on Reddit to watch that shit for free.
I ain't that far yet. I haven't did that much research yet, but Reddit.
That is a
I'm coming for
bomb
you.
ass case, and that is a cool ass Xbox to have Gucci imprinted on it.
Hell yeah!
And look at them controllers.
It's a real.
You get two of them. Look, we got a zoomed in picture.
Ooh.
Look at those controllers. And then look, that's you says find it in stores. You can find it in New York, Beverly Hills, Rodeo Drive, Mexico
Why would Mexico
City.
City have it?
Because they pop in Milan, London, Berlin, Beijing, and Tokyo. There's 100 spread out, worldwide.
Let me find out. We need to take a trip to Mexico City. How far is Mexico City from San Antonio?
It's probably only a couple hour flight.
We gotta take a trip.
We doing it. So I would literally resell everything but keep those controllers. Having Gucci Xbox controllers, fire.
Exactly. And like Ray J said, we don't gotta bring in no clothes, no drawers, no socks. We just go to the nearest CVS.
CBS got you covered. But look like we got some updates in the Travis Scott saga.
He won't let it go.
Travis Scott has over 100 lawsuits. They say they taking all his money. They better ask Kylie for a mother effing loan.
How does this make you feel, Gavin?
It's sad.
It's
I feel sad for the people.
Oh.
I feel like Travis Scott should be canceled. I just feel like they should make him shave his head as punishment.
Instead of losing money to shave all his hair off?
Both. He needs to lose money and shave his head.
Look like Shaq.
Yep. But look, because there's
Like LeBron
I mean, he's getting his pantsuit off of him. It's going to be hard to come back from this. And to add fuel to the fire, another tragedy from the Travis Scott incident. It looks like a 9-year-old that was in a coma.
So sad.
Lost his life, passed away. He could not survive the injuries sustained. He was on his father's shoulders. His father passed out. He fell into the crowd and got trampled, was in a coma, and ended up passing away. So R.I.P. to Ezra.
And it's sad, you know. I mean, people go to concerts to have fun, not to die.
Yeah. If you're taking a young kid with you to a concert, don't. They shouldn't be there. And if you are, you need to be like a group of you got to have 7 adults per one child, so you could protect that child.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Super sad. We don't want to, just dwell on sad stuff. So we're gonna move on to the other updates with the Travis Scott case.
They feel just like you.
Huh?
They feel just like you.
Yeah. Well, it looks like let's go ahead and get out of the way here. But he is not going to be going to a Dubai show that was going to pay him $5.5 million. Word on the street is that he has not left his house since the Astro World, whatever you want to call it, tragedy that has now, I think, lost 11 or so lives. The tally is still being updated. And then it looks like we had people actually camping outside Travis Scott's house and protesting him in person in front of his house. So things are not looking good for little Travie Trav. Wait, let me go ahead and bring us in so you can see my co-host shaking his head.
Listen here.
I was waiting on you. I was like, "What are you zoned out?"
I was seeing somebody.
I thought you were drunk. I thought that you.
I didn't even know you put me on here so fast.
You're not paying attention. This is why you can't. This is why I'm back on the controls. I'm here for you people.
Listen here, I'm done with the whole Travis Scott thing.
Listen
here, Travis Scott. I don't even listen to his music, honestly. If it's not Gucci Man, it's not Key Glock.
We'll keep you updated next episode on any more Travis Scott tragedy updates.
We're not.
But speaking of craziness, on a lighter note, let's go ahead and check on our boy, The Rock. Apparently, people are noticing, if you could see in that photo when he was showing off his shoe, is that a bottle of piss?
That's nasty.
Behind you. And he says he goes to gyms that don't necessarily have bathrooms because they're just all the weights, they're open air. They don't have that stuff. So he has to go in bottles. And it's disgusting. I don't feel comfortable peeing in water bottles.
It's nasty. You know, I would have thought, having so much money, you'd be in a high-tech gym like Lifetime Fitness.
No, he's going to some crazy gyms to do some real workouts.
Some
And
barbaric
they
shit.
they don't got no time for potties.
No time for body.
No time for potties.
Imagine you working out so
that's,
hard.
that's,
You
that's
got
the
no time.
remix. That's the remix to Toilet Craze. No more parties. No more potties.
That's nasty.
No time for potties. No more potties remix.
That's disgusting.
But we got a video clip. We're gonna show him talking about it. Let's see what The Rock has to say.
The headline is actually true. I do pee in my water bottles, but let me give context to that.
Tell us.
Because everyone's leaning in now to what this means. It's not a water bottle that I've actually purchased solely for water that you wash and you clean when you're done using it. These are just bottles that I'm no longer using. And usually the gyms that I work out in don't have a bathroom because they're the Iron Paradise. There's no bathroom there. It's just hot, sweaty, and dirty.
Hot, sweaty, and dirty, just like you like it.
Listen, you put me on here live without me selling, I'm finna fight you.
Got him. Got him. Got him.
Listen, that's disgusting. You're rich as hell. Invest in a gym that has bathrooms.
The only thing you pee on, never mind. I was gonna go bad.
We're not talking
We're not
about
following The Rock's footsteps.
We're not talking about R. Kelly anymore, Gavin. That was 2 slides ago.
I'm not gonna pee on you. But anyway, we need to get into someone else who's acting crazy besides The Rock. You want to get stabbed in the neck on the show? It's up to you. But anyway, we got someone else who's acting sus to your liking.
Someone else.
Yeah, it's your favorite artist, Mr. Bobby Shmurda. He addresses the questioning on why he's dancing so sus. And you said, just keep it going, Bobby. Bobby, I like his style.
Bobby Shmurda's amazing. I love Bobby Shmurda.
We're going to see how this goes. Let's see the explanation.
Have you seen the people who try to criticize you like, yo, man, the way Bobby's dancing, that's that jail shit, zesty.
It's zesty.
Everybody who dance like that.
You seen a
Yo, we seen all that shit. We be laughing. We be laughing at that shit.
Yo, they be sending me shit, be like, yo, nah, he twerking right here. Yo, Bobby.
You like that twerking stuff?
Listen here. It's just dancing.
They was like, yo, I'm telling you, they're like, yo, Bobby is twerking right here. I'm like, whoa. And they're like, yo, jail changed him. Like, we ain't gonna. Bobby,
You know what it is? It be you talking about the niggas or the girls? Which ones?
Man.
Niggas? You talking about the niggas? Gotta be the niggas.
The niggas.
It gotta be the
It's
niggas.
niggas. There's always niggas.
All right, so you know those be the niggas like this nigga Bobby over here taking up all the bitches, son. This nigga Bobby up here always fucking up all the bitches. Yo, Bobby, what's up? This nigga Bobby always with all the bitches, man. Man, I can't do that shit. This nigga out here making it hard for a nigga, man. My bitch asking me to whine. It's those type of shits, man.
Goofy.
Listen here. Don't get mad because you don't know how to dance, Gavin.
I can dance.
You can't dance.
I could break it, mother
You should have
effing down.
You should lie.
I tear it up at weddings.
So do you think
I get it done.
Do you think you dance better than me?
Yes, that's
You
a
a
fact.
lie.
That's a
That's
fact. That's
cap.
a straight fact. Straight fact. Spit numbers, straight facts over
You
here.
don't dance better than me. You don't hoop better than
All right,
me. You don't pay
we've
ticket.
already established this, that I'm the truth and the chosen one. But anyway, Bobby Shmurda is shaking his hips a little too much, and you can't approve of that when you're a man.
I approve of it. I approve of all the zestiness.
It's the wrong type of zest.
Nope.
But we got the good type of zest coming your way. We got TFTC, New Music Monday. Let's go ahead and put us in the middle so that way you could see. What the hell are you doing? You over here licking all the ice.
I was posing for the camera.
No, that's
I was
not
like,
a
this gonna be a
pose.
good thumbnail.
You don't know. Thumbnails at the beginning. We already did that. You don't need to be licking that ice like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into what is going on
let
with
Bobby
the music.
Shmurda be. I'll be trying to tell him.
Look at that TFTC music mix.
Yes, I got this. So, if you want to listen to some fire music, you want to listen to some music that's up to date, that's not old, you're tired of listening to Little Baby, you're tired of listening to the radio, come on over here to Death Row Records, aka TFTC. You know, find us on YouTube, TFTC Music. We have a lot of songs on there. We always updating our music. You know, always come
Every
with the fire.
day,
Always
dang
come up with
near.
the fire. You might even see your baby daddy music video on our playlist because we
Probably
think it's
not.
fire.
And I find most of the songs. This guy's the scrub.
That's a
But
lie.
anyways, we got other music. My pick of the week. We got Lowry's Super Savage 3. I was actually I was happy that it came out, but I was disappointed it was so short. It's only like 10 songs.
Is it all old music? Is it some
I've
new
heard like
music?
2 of the songs.
Oh, that's pretty good.
But like 8 songs. But I mean, it's all right. But we needed more. We needed more Lil Reese.
Lil Reese Super Savage
This is
3.
a little tease.
That's. I mean, I came across of it. I ain't listened to it yet.
I have.
You know, doesn't he have that voice problem?
On the mixtape, he has some like songs before. He had Lil Reese,
Accident?
if you don't know, had been attacked and he got shot where a bullet grazed his neck, changing his voice. I don't know if it'll ever get back to the way it used to be, but he has some songs with his old voice and some songs with his new voice, but it's all fire.
Exactly. It's not fire. We gonna
And
see.
this man's over here on Tag Nation.
Listen here. I'm getting
We're
it
doing
done.
a
I'm
live
done.
while we're recording our show. So thank you to our live audience from Tag.
I say I'm dotting the I's and crossing the T's.
Crossing more T's. But anyways, we got the other music here. We got your boy French Montaigne. We got Ricky Rose.
Exactly.
And the Baby put out 6 songs. Juice WRLD put out some music. Who else?
Lil Zay Osama put out some music. French Montana put out some music.
Basically a bunch of
Young and Nate-
garbage.
Listen here. Rick Ross put out some music. So when Rick Ross put out music, we listen. We listen to Rick Ross. We love Rick Ross.
We only
love
listen to Rick
305.
Ross.
The
But he
Baby.
has Chicago artists on his
Listen, no, we
songs.
know. We listen to Rick Ross every time. When he talks about breakfast, when he talks about them lemon pepper wings, when he talks about checkers. We
You just
listen to
like
Rick
him
Ross.
because he goes to Golden Corral just like you.
It's a Golden Crowd is amazing. They have the best biscuits in the world.
But check out our music mix because that has the real music. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to wrap up the show. This was supposed to be a shorter show. It ended up being 56 minutes. Probably going to be an hour show by the time we wrap this up. So we're going to do better to not have such a freaking long show. But we're going to give you another sports show. So what way we cover the sports. Go ahead, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, badinga on your forehead. But follow me at Twitter at Papa Oblock. I'm trying to be more active.
And follow me, Felix Supreme 305.
He's
I'm trying to
mainly on
I'm
Twitter.
trying to stay get more followers.
He's a
than
Twitter
Gavin.
thought.
Listen
He
here.
has a bunch of followers because he's Twitter thoughting. So if you support Twitter thoughts, follow my co-host. Go ahead and subscribe. We've told you this before. Follow us on IG, Tales from the Crib. That's where you get the updates. If we're behind on an episode, maybe the episode's going to come out a day later. All the info, all the updates, Tales from the Crib 2.0 Instagram. Follow that. But we're going to go ahead and sign off because you know why? It's the episode. It's the end. It's the end of your life.
Yes.
It's the end of the show. Celebration Station. Send it to your mother because we're going to be out of this sucker.
Let's
Do you
get
have
outta
any,
here.
do you have any final comments, sir?
I would like to say thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I look fly as hell in this suit. Gavin the Virgin. Let's help him out.
That's not true. I'm the truth, main host, and you a sucker. Good night.